It's just simply perfect. The layout of this ship, I love it. Personal tractor beam. I didn't realize that tractor beam. I did not realize. I did not realize that tractor beam. Oh, it has a tractor beam. Oh, where's my head, dude? What? Oh, shoot. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, this thing has a tractor beam. I didn't even realize it. I shouldn't be surprised, but dude, when I think I've seen everything in this ship, there's more. This is crazy, dude. All right, so welcome everyone. This is Digital Master with you, and this is a great moment for me. Now, I did not release a video right away because this particular ship has a very special place in my heart. I've been waiting for it for a very long time. If you've seen my last video, you probably are aware of that already. But it's the Polaris, and yeah, I took a lot of time just to soak it all in once I was able to get, or pull this out in the PTU. So I won't be giving you a fresh reaction to this because I've already had that moment. I wanted to sort of have that moment for myself. I do apologize if you were looking for like a reaction video, but this probably won't be a reaction video because I've taken on a lot of time so far actually to just soak it all in, because this is one of my favorites, if not my absolute favorite ship in the verse right now. This ship is amazing. So I just want to do a tour. I'm going to be very meticulous with this too, as much as I can be, and just give you a full tour of the actual ship. I'm also, as you can see, recording this in ultra wide, so I have a 5120 by 1440 monitor, and I felt like you probably don't see videos like this often. So if you happen to have one of those types of monitors, you're probably into seeing a video in its full glory. I won't be making a habit of this. I just really wanted to make a video in ultra wide for this particular ship, so do bear with me on that front. But we're going to take our absolute time on this one. Maybe a longer video. I apologize if that's not your style or your type of video to watch, but I can't help it. This ship is deserving of it, and I just want to make sure I do my due diligence, man. Do you see that thing? Oh my god, man. And I'm being honest with you, man. I apologize if I'm nerding out too much, but this is my ship. Oh, don't do that. Don't you? Don't. CIG, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, so hopefully that doesn't it shouldn't. I've seen that happen a number of times, so we should be good. Let me no, I don't need to worry about any gear, but let's just take this nice and slow. This is the Polaris, folks, and of course this is the rear area of the ship. We're gonna actually walk around first, admire everything that this ship has to offer. Of course, I'm not a very fluent what do you call it? I'm not very fluent in all the terminology for ships, so if you're looking for very specific terminology, you're probably not going to get it. I know some things, but yeah, just going to be kind of honest with you up there, or up front there. So let's take a quick walk around first. We'll look at as much as we possibly can on the exterior from my vantage point here. A better idea of course, the scale, right? But also just some better vantage points, I guess. So let's see here. All right, so yeah, look at the size of this thing. And again, I'm gonna put timestamps on this video because again, I'm gonna take my time here. So if there's a certain section you want to see, I'm gonna try my best to make sure I timestamp those for you. So just check the video for timestamps if you're looking for something in particular, but I really want to take my time with this thing. So I believe it has two ports on each side, two docking collars, I should say, on each side here, port and starboard. So I do, where is it? I can't eyeball it at the moment. I think it's right up there. I could be terribly wrong. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see when we get inside. I'll make sure to open up the doors or the docking collars and we can actually see. But I think they did such a great job detailing the ship. Oh, man. It's just so perfect, man. Not so sure what those things are, but I think it has to do with scanning and radar in some capacity. And then the guns down here. And of course the, or the two turrets. This is, well, it's one turret, but it has two guns on it. I think those are size 7s. I'll go in and we can double check in the MFDs. But you see the missiles on the top there. What is that? 16 missile pods there. And then you really can't see it due to the lighting, I don't think. But the torpedo bays are right. Yeah, we got to open those up. And then you'll see the missiles probably within. So, yeah. And then the cockpit view is just immaculate, man. So just a little bit of an exterior walk through here. We have some point defense systems too, or point defense guns, which is really cool. And they actually work as well. And they do really well shooting down incoming torpedoes and missiles, I believe. But I think that's another nice addition. So this ship is really, just to give you some thoughts, is really packed to the brim with features and capabilities. Like it's insane. And wait till we get inside and start looking at some of the different rooms. Oh. Yeah. So we have two turrets on the top there, the one in the front, right? I don't know the size of the ones on top. We'll check that in a minute. But then we have a bunch of point defense systems scattered around the top and the bottom here. I think it's 3 on top, 1 or 2 on the bottom, something like that. But it has really good coverage for that as well, which is awesome. Pretty sure there's some blind spots where, you know, the Polaris becomes a little bit vulnerable. Of course, you don't want to have a completely OP ship, but if there is an OP ship, this is going to be one of the ones that are close to it. It's pretty cool. Now, I don't know why the ramp access is out here. I don't know how you summon, or if you would, but I think this is a bug. I do know the entrance, the ramp, there's a ramp over near the front landing gear. Oh, hold on. There it is. Where does that come from? Oh, I never entered this way. I never entered this way, man. Oh, shoot. Does that come all the way down? What? What? I never entered this way. That's a long ramp, dude, and I never knew that existed. Good grief. Well, this is cool. Well, I guess I should have known, though, because you can load up vehicles in here as well. That is so cool. So this is the cargo bay. That might be too loud. Let me check my sound. All right, so this is the cargo hold, and that is the ramp that I never knew existed. And there's a second ramp that I never knew, or at least never got a chance to test out. So, so you have ramps on both sides, man. That is so useful. That is useful. Now, what I'm going to do to give a proper, what I consider to be a proper tour, is to go in from the ramp, not ramp, but the elevator at the front landing gear, and we'll just walk from the cockpit toward the back, and then we'll hit each level of the ship, and we'll talk about each part. All right, so there you have it. So we're getting a very early look at the cargo bay. And we're going to close this, and I'm going to close this one. We're going to walk back out and go up the ramp in the front. also going to hit this and then run. Sweet. Awesome, man. Oh, I'm just so impressed with this ship, dude. So impressed with it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go in from the elevator ramp up here, elevator up here, which is very difficult to know how to get in this thing. Let's go ahead and head up to the bridge. Man, such an impressive ship. We're going to take our time here. I know, not your typical, you know, not something everyone is into as far as going really slow and taking your time through these things, but I am going to do just that. Typical RSI aesthetic, which we love. And doors take a second to open, so we'll give that a moment. Or we're going to press the button again. There we go. I am going to walk, so we're going to slow it down here a little bit. First, these are the escape pods, emergency escape pods. I'm going to try my best to explore everything. Those are not really functioning yet, though. So we'll keep moving. Okay, so this is the cartography room, basically. So we should have a globe here, or pretty much a map, not necessarily a globe, but a map here, pretty much like what we see, just to give you an idea. Should have pressed F2, but something like this, right? This is what I'm expecting. It's just, you know, 3D rendered right over on this here, which is going to be really cool. I think these are functioning. Not that one. Let's go over here. Of course, that's not a terminal. Yeah, so it's just going to be showing here. Maybe this one will be the, yeah, this one will be the screen that we'll interact with to manipulate that. But that's going to be so cool. Now, here's the bridge, folks. And this bridge is just, I actually love it so much. Let's go ahead and walk down. On both sides here, we have some dashboards or some screens, monitors, displaying some information. I see science, communications. Please, CIG, let this be. I know, you know, you're going to officially create these screens, but don't tease me here. This looks like very, very, very immersive and detailed information here that I would love to see. Once you implement that feature. We have tactical and we have security, man. I know, let's not read too much into these screens. These are just placeholder screens. I'm certain can't interact with this in any way, but oh boy, I love it. There's a little bit of lag here, so I do apologize if it's too unbearable. But we're gonna just jump right in this captain's seat real quick. And look at that view, man. Look at that view. That is, let me go into, let me press Z. Look at that view. You see everything. Great job. For it being a RSI ship, right? We've come to be a bit accustomed to the bars across the window, right? But I think it's perfect. This feels like a ship. But I think we found a nice sweet spot here. It's great visibility and view. I think it's pretty amazing. So if I press F4, we'll get that exterior view. And now we get a little bit of a better perspective of the exterior as a whole. So, let's see here, yeah. This thing is huge. Torpedo Dorito is what it's been called, right? And boy, oh boy, does it look like that. But I've always loved this ship design for sure. It's really nice. So that's a hangar back there, by the way. So we'll be able to look at that shortly. All right, let's come out of there. That's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get out of the captain's chair. Now, I did lose my top left map. So we'll just come here and we'll come back out. That pops it back up. We're good. You can see the missile pods over there. Those are not torpedoes. Those are just missiles. Torpedoes are on the underside of that. All right, let's officially start the tour. So that's our bridge. This is our cartography deck, I guess. Not deck, but cartography area, I'll call it for now. And I love that it's up front. So you can kind of imagine, you know, when you're, you know, running this ship as an org or, you know, doing operations, that communication flow is really good between the cartography area here and the bridge. So I love the placement of that. Communication flow seems to be heavily considered here. It's great. I also wonder if you know, if they're going to implement the comms within the ships, right? Where, I mean, of course, people will be using Discord, I think, but I would really love it if CIG fully implements that so that we can, you know, immerse ourselves in that communication flow within the ship, you know, where you have to use comms for different rooms to hear different people and et cetera, et cetera. But here, and I'm talking too much, let's go ahead and open this back up and walk in here properly. So this is the elevator that I entered from, and on our right here is the Armory. And they do, I thought they did, let's see, had a signage set up here, but no, I'm not seeing it for this room. But this room, since we can look inside and get an idea of what it is our, these are all the, oh boy, I'm at a loss for words here. The suit lockers. Good grief. Yeah. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 suit lockers here, and we have a little bit laggy here. So I do apologize again. Happens every once in a while on the PTU. And I have a really good computer, by the way. So it's not me. It's not me. But we have, this would technically be considered, because you can fit two assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles at the bottom area there, and then 2 pistols up top. 2 pistols, and what about here? I think 4 pistols total. So technically this can support 2 people, but I think this is considered for 1 person here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one, these are special weapon types, I'm certain. Yeah, heavy weapons. There it is. It's right there on the signage right there. Heavy weapons. Okay, yeah. That lag is really nasty. And I think we do not have the same there. Okay, that's fine. But like I said, though, these are your regular size weapons, I'll say, like the C-54, your P8, your P4s, your, you know, your assault rifles, sniper rifles can fit there. And then your pistols up top. And then these are for your heavy weapons, which is really cool. I think that's the first I've seen of a heavy weapons for those. Let's see. So what is this? Can I get in here? I do not think so. No doors. I think it's just a panel. Okay, let's keep going. A nice little chair in here. Awesome, right? Okay, let's keep going. Gonna walk slow here. Try my best to mitigate the frame issues. All right, let's keep going down. And so, oh, it says, so it does say Armory on the map to the left, top left there. So that's good. Now this is your captain's crew, but it's locked right now. They're working on it. They put a notice in the PTU that's temporarily not yet, or it's basically not finished just yet. They're polishing up and finishing up a few things in there, and then it'll release or be updated very soon. So we continue through here and we get to 2 of our turrets, and let's go see where these lead. I think these go to the top of the ship, but we're going to go ahead and again, it's a very thorough walkthrough, so I'll do my best to have some timestamps on the bottom of the video. So yeah, this is on the top, and again, I do think it's really good coverage for these guns. Let's go ahead and turn her on, get the power going. Boom. Normally it works. It worked yesterday, but I think I turned the ship on first. Tell you what, let's go do that real quick. I'll skip so you don't have to worry about waiting. Okay, so now that we turned the ship on, let's go ahead and get the power. And there we go. Perfect. All right. So like I was saying, this has very good coverage of the ship, I'd like to say, given that it is the starboard side turret, right? So the top of the ship, starboard side, I think is good coverage. You have decent coverage to the front or the bow of the ship, right? So decent cover, but the second you start to look toward the port side, of course, it gets a little limited, as well as the rear of the ship. So it's very clear that this particular turret is designed for, like, from that angle to basically here, really good protection, and anything, of course, above the ship. So this is really good coverage for this particular turret. And then you have the same thing on the other side of the ship. So really good coverage on the starboard and port side of the ship. I think that's really good placement of these 2 turrets on the, again, port side and starboard side here. Great coverage there. And of course, there's a turret underneath in the front. So again, great coverage. I think might be interesting if there's a ship directly in front, like above the cockpit a little bit. That might prove to be a little bit of an interesting angle to attack the Polaris from. But let's see. So now we're continuing on. This is, let's go take a look. All right, now, this is a habitation area. So it's right near the front of the ship, which is great, right? I think that location placement is good as well. So again, the aesthetic of RSI, and I love this little area here. It's the small things, right? I like that. Just allow me to plant whatever plants I like to plant there. Yeah, I'm that guy. So, all right, let's check out one of these tabs. Look at that. It's double bunk. And let's take a nice look around here. We have the, this is going to impress you. Let's go into the little toilet area. And again, we're dealing with a toilet, shower and toilet. Let's go ahead and look at that. There's your toilet. We close the door there. Let's go ahead and close it so we can hopefully not lock ourselves in. But yeah, so we have the toilet, we have the shower, and we have a first aid kit box here. And oh, they took it out. CIG. They took out the reflections, unless it's my settings. Let me see. Is it my settings? Reflection. No, I don't get to choose it, but yeah, they took it out. They took it out. It's all good. For a moment, we had actual reflections in these mirrors, but clearly that's a bug. But I like this, right? This is perfect for this hab. You have a hab that has just about everything that it needs, including inventory. So inventory for 2 people. Perfection. Oops. And then this one. So 2. And then a little seat here in case you're feeling, you know, I don't know, reading a book. Man, excellent job, CIG. That's perfect. All right, let's keep going. And so we have this room here. That's 1. Let's see how many have. I'm guessing 10 or more, but let's see. Let's do a count here. That's one. I know I'm moving very slow here. Let's pick it up just a little bit. Let me get my speed. There we go. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So that's 6 here. Let's see what's in here. I think this just opens out to the other area. We're gonna get there eventually. So that's just a secondary exit and entry point for this side. So what do we say? 6 on this side? 6 total? Let's go look at the other side. And over actually the other side does not even have. So I think is that really, oh, 6, but it's 12 because you're sleeping 2 people per bunk. So, or per room. So that's definitely 12 people, which is nice. So the crew size is a max of 12 then. So 7 to 12. So my numbers were slightly off in the last video. So it still is 7 to 12, I think. Unless I'm missing a hab area, but we're going to keep exploring and we'll see. So this is the, what do you call this room? Well, clearly the kitchen and, there's a term for this and I keep forgetting. Mess hall. There we go. So we have the mess hall with a seating area, recessed seating area, which is really nice. And it's functional, thankfully. Play a game of chess, have a little small meeting before a very important mission. Or just casual discussion, right? As we travel between systems. Let's see. And then of course again, it's 12. So it's very clear to me that this is a max crew of 12. I just didn't look at the numbers, by the way. But it's clear just by looking at the design, max of 12 people that this can optimally manage. And there we go. There's the chow line basically. So this is good. That's a fuse for resource management. I'm gonna take that out. It's gonna break something. I love it. And then you have this little area over here. I wonder what we'll be able to display on that screen. What comes to mind right away is like comms or news channels and things like that, right? I don't know. Speculations abound, right? But very fun little area, I think, to have on this ship. Very, very, very nice. I really love it. Okay, so yeah, nice and cozy, right? Let's get up. I just can't wait to see what we can actually put on there. Let's keep going. All right. So again, this is another outlet. It's going to lead out to the hallways. So let's go back where we came from so we can continue the tour. All right. So, all right. And I love the hallway design here. Very angular and I like it. It's just, I don't know. It's definitely that RSI aesthetic and I love it. And they got the little windows, by the way, that you can look into the mess hall there, which is nice. Let's see what the different, let's see what the auxiliary lights, is it working? It is working. Oh, so nice. That's nice. Let's look what the emergency lights look like. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let's put it back to solid. Standard lighting. All right. Now we are into the main hall area, basically. And now we're toward the back of mid to the back of the ship. And of course, right in front of me is the hangar. And I'm very impressed with the hangar, but we're about to go in there and take a look. But before I do so, I do want to walk to the left a little bit and walk to the right. And then we'll go into the hangar properly. But there's 4 entry points to the hangar, actually. 2 or 4. We'll see in a second. But I think it's 4 entry points to the hangar. This is one. Hangar 1. Oh, 1. They're numbered for some reason. But that's back. So this door goes back into the habitation area. So that's the one we opened before we turned back around. And so on this side, let's see what this is. Ladder room. And so basically this is, as it says, a ladder room, and it goes down to, I think that's the cargo deck. but we'll see in a second. Now, if we come around this way and then turn back left toward the front of the ship, we have this little lower walkway, and where what this leads to, you probably get a hint by this high pressure system, but let's go ahead and go all the way through here. And as you might expect, this is the first docking collar. And there's two, one on each side. So let's open this one. And there you go. Now, where this is on the ship is very close to the front. I'm gonna leave it open just for the sake of course, we're completely airing out the ship now, but I like to think this should automatically close when that's being opened, and it should be locked, in fact, when that's opening. So that's my only hope that they implement. Like, this door should not be so easily opened. Yeah, but I mean, we can still control it because you can lock it, right? Which, well, you should be able to lock it. Right now, I don't see the controls to do so, but they used to have that capability, but I'm sure they'll bring it back. But we'll leave that open so that we can come back to the exterior, or go back out to the exterior and see where that location is, or where it's positioned on the ship from the external view. So back again here, and we're just going to wrap around, basically look at each room, and then we're going to come back over to here. So we're going to just sort of wrap around and get back to square one here. Okay, so let's go left first. We saw the ladder room, and over here is a weapons turret access. So this is another turret. Let's go take a look at where this one sits, and we'll talk about that coverage again around the entire ship. This one goes down. Yes, it goes down. All right. Look at that. Oh, and it's sort of, okay. That's good. Let's go take a look at this one on this. There it is. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize. So it, hello. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. I was about to say, there we go. Okay, so yeah, there it is there. Oops. Let's get out of free look mode. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Let's turn it on. So it's recessed into the ship. That's really cool. Talk about, let's see, that's a nice detail, man. I actually really love that because it sort of protects your turrets a bit too, instead of letting them all be exposed, right? But let's go back out and you'll see. Yeah, so that's the turret. Oh man. And so this gives you, again, because the other turret is to the our right up there, the top of the ship. So this is a good spot for this one too, because it offers even more protection on the starboard side and closer to the rear now, right? Even though you can't go too much further there. So not so much the rear. Is mainly focused on the starboard side of the ship. That's the placement of it, right? But it's protecting everything to the right and slightly above and slightly below. Not perfect coverage, but it's really, I like the coverage that it provides. And that's basically where it stops. So it's really focused on just protecting the side, the starboard side of the ship. That's good. That's really good. All right, so what I wanted to check here as well is the and of course I can't do it that way. Let's go ahead and hit Z. And let's see what size these weapons are. Okay, definitely not there. Okay, so that's the ammo size. So I need to see what actual size these are. So the number of shots they can fire basically at a time. I do not see the size. So that information wasn't the size for the other turret. I do think they're 7s though. We'll see. We will see. All right, so that's it for this turret. But again, they're sort of recessed into the ship. That's really, really cool, man. I think it closes too. Pretty sure. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that's on this side. I like to think there's one on the other side too. I'm pretty certain of it. All right, so we come here. What is this going to be for? Okay. We have a systems analysis console. So eager to see what that's going to be. And what are these? AI blades? Ha 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 ha. I don't know. I have no idea. And that's another fuse. And then we have the escape pods. More escape pods, which is great because you know we have the escape pods toward the front. We have more on the side here. That's nice. Okay. Maintenance panel. Can't really do much with that. I do not think. No. All right, let's keep going. So you have the escape pods. Let's keep going through. And here's that secondary entrance I was talking about. So there are 4 entrances to the hangar, and this is the port side entrance to the hangar there. And then this, let's take a look at what this is. And so, yeah, my friends, we have a brig. Okay, and this is something I don't know why this is so cool to me and why I love it so much, but we have a brig. And I knew we were going to have a brig, but not only do we have a brig, I love the design and layout of this brig. We can only hold 2 prisoners at a time, but this thing, it just looks so good. It just looks so good. I cannot wait for the type of missions that we can pick up, be it PvP or PvE. And of course, I'd like to think there's going to be some functionality to this for PvP as well, but PvE, org operations, where you have to go apprehend some high value target and you have to bring them back to a different system or something. This is where this will actually shine. Let's say you have to, let's say you're in Stanton, you pick up a mission, or even Seoul or Terra, and you pick up a mission to go apprehend some criminal either in Pyro or some other lawless system. And this is considered to be like a big raid type operation with your org or whatever, your friends. That's where this is going to shine. CIG, please make it happen. Of course, you're going to make it happen, and please make it epic. That's all I can say. And so this here, by the way, is a storage for, I'm guessing, the prisoner. Whatever things you want to store, I guess, his personal effects. And so, yeah, this is just really epic. Have a little toilet in here, sink, and even a bed. And yeah. So you bounty hunters out there, oh man, it's cool, right? Absolutely. All right, so there's 2 on each side, and of course back here for the seat, let's go sit in here. We have the these are the cameras, right, for each room, so you can sort of monitor right from here the prisoners. Kind of a cool job, right? I wonder if there'll be ways or special circumstances where they do or try to escape or some crazy stuff like that, and you know, someone needs to sit here and monitor those individuals. I think that's just going to be cool. You see, it's the little minor game loops like that that will make this game something way beyond, you know. Yeah, that's my take on that. All right, let's continue. So that's the brig, and I again am very excited about the brig, but there's more. All right, so let's keep going. We have maintenance panels there. Oxygen, air filtration unit, oxygen and carbon. Wait a minute. CO2. Oh my goodness, I forgot what that is. Let's see. What are these? Maintenance panels again. Can't interact. Let's see. Systems. What are these? Just maintenance panels. I wonder what would be behind them. These look like. No, I don't know what that will turn out to be. Anyway, it's just more lighting. Nothing special. Okay, I'm being very detailed here. Pre-authorized personnel. Okay, we're going to go down there in a second, but let's go ahead and wrap around. Again, this is the 3rd door on the other opposite side of the the first door we saw. This is another elevator which will take us down and down toward our level 2 or sub level. Let's see it. And let's keep wrapping around. Of course, this was functioning before. Those are engineering panels there, those two, which is cool. All right, let's keep going around. Again, we're gonna just get back to the front so we can go through the first hangar door. But yeah, another panel there, systems analysis console. And then the area down there. We're gonna come back to this once we come through the hangar from the front. So let's see. Again, some more maintenance panels. Not entirely sure what those would be or how those will function, but we'll see. Carbon dioxide and oxygen. So let's see. Before we do that. Okay. So let's keep going here. And now we're at the fourth hangar door, and this is the starboard side of the ship. So on this side, we have a very similar door that we had for the Brig on the opposite side. And this one, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, is the medical room. Again, this ship has so many things going for it. It's incredible. As far as like the ship before this ship that you would look at as the everything ship was the Carrick, because it also has a medical room. It has hangar, a mini hangar, I guess you'd say, at least now when you see what that one looks like. It felt like the everything ship. It had a bunch of other things too, but it felt like the everything ship. And so this one, in my opinion, has definitely taken over the reins of that. Now this is a very non-functioning monitor, but you get the idea. I'm not so sure what will be displayed on that, but we have size. We have tier 2 medical beds all throughout. It's 4 of them. So 4 tier 2 medical beds, which means just better functionality than the tier 1s, I think, because the tier 1s are the most basic one. I think your tier 3s are the highest level ones, and so these are tier 2s, which and these are functioning too, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So I can actually set my region here. Of course, the admin console, I can remove anyone who's linked here. That's going to be huge too if you have someone that shouldn't be on your ship and has set that. Well, if they die, they just keep respawning on your ship. That's not the look you want to, or not the situation you want to go for. But yeah, fully functioning medical beds. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I was about to say, nice. If I need any medical care, some medication, if I needed treatment. Yep. Awesome. This ship has everything, man. Everything. And I could not be more excited about this ship. All right, let's keep going all the way through. Saw the medical room. Again, I apologize for any frame drops that you might see here. Okay, and so as we wrap around back to the first hangar door, we see on the starboard side more of these escape pods, as I suspected. So there's 2 more escape pods on this side, another fuse box, weapons, turret access, and this is that other turret that we talked about as well. So coverage on both sides equally, and then of course this is the other, just like the other side, this is the other docking collar. So also really cool. So that is a very thorough. Oh, let's take a look at this one too. We didn't look at this door. So this is, or this room, is this another elevator? I don't think so. Let's take a look. It is. So there's another elevator going down to the subdeck. Now this one, of course, is the mess hall. We also saw this door when we went through the mess hall, and bingo. Cool. So that's a very full and thorough look at the so far for the ship, I'll say, because we're not done with the top deck here. That is your hangar, folks. Do you see the size of this thing? All right, so just trying to help you get an idea of how big this This is crazy, man. This is crazy. That hangar is insane, and it holds. Of course, there's a lot of YouTube videos out there talking about the ships that can fit in here. It's pretty crazy how big of a ship you can fit in here. I think one of the bigger ships you can fit, and I'm gonna say comfortably, I think it's cool that you can fit certain ships to the actual brim. Not the way I would do it, but that's really cool nonetheless. But the one ship, pardon me, that I plan to put in here is the F8 Lightning, and it fits perfectly. You can also fit, pardon me, oh, it's another ship that I was thinking about, but it is just a slew of ships that you can fit in here. And I'm not so sure, I can't remember the biggest size one out of all the ships we have so far, but it is considerable in size. I don't think you can fit the C1. I'm pretty sure you can't fit the Zeus. You really can't fit the Zeus at all. But ships smaller than those should fit. And that's incredible, honestly, personally, in my opinion. This is a very big hangar. And so a few things about this hangar as well. As you see on my right here and my left, there's a button. Where are you at? Right here. There you go. Call that elevator. This is so cool. So if you're, bringing cargo via the hangar, this is how you do it. And these are magnetized, should be magnetized. Yep. So you can load your cargo here, and then you can take it down to the cargo deck, which is absolutely incredible. And you have two loading decks here. So super, super, super cool. I like that. Uh-oh, I do not want to fall. Okay, and so let's see what else we can do. But these are all the 4 doors that as we talked about. What is this? What is that? Oh, yeah. So there we go. Let's open up the hatch there. Dude. 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 I'm gonna have to try to load some things in here and see for myself. Do some tests on the ships that I want to put in here. Really, really, really cool. And I think it's this is just the other side. You can also press this to close it. Should say close, but oh yeah, it doesn't synchronize with the other side, I guess. Let's go see. Yeah, it's definitely not synchronized. Yeah, see, now it says close. Oh, maybe it was just a delay. Pressed it too many times. I think it was just a delay, which is fine. Yeah, there we go. All right. So that's the hangar, folks. And it is a, oh man, I think is perfect. It's just simply perfect. All right, so now we're back toward the rear of the ship. And so I could take this elevator down, but I'm going to actually walk the stairs. So let's take the stairs on each side. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's wrap around the back first. But as you can see, we have an engineering terminal. What is this one for? That's coming soon. We can't really see. But yeah, that's one engineering terminal. We have some fuses here, of course. Yeah, we're going to wrap around it. It sort of wraps around, so we'll be able to wrap around. But as you can see down there, that's your main engineering terminal there with some panels there or some information screens, which is really cool. We're going to finish our finish down there, but this is that elevator. So we could have taken the elevator right here. There is another level as well, I think. No. I think that's it. No, I think it is one more level there. Maybe we'll take the elevator to go down that last level. So here we go. Around the back. Did I miss something? No. Okay. So it's just, sure I didn't. Okay, we saw the fuse. This here, component access. Let's open that up. And this, what component is this? Oh, jump drive. There we go. That's the jump drive. Nice. And that's our gravity generator. Yes, grav core. Nice, nice, nice. For the most part, that's it. Yeah, not so sure what those are. Engineering panel there. And so, yeah, here's our main engineering terminal, I think. And let's see, anything else over here? No, but there's our, I think that's the, what core? Reactor core, something like that. But let's go down there and see what's going on. And you might ask, well, how do we get down there? Easy. As I mentioned, it's this thing here. Let's call it first. Oh, that was quick. Let's see. And let's go to, oh, wait. This goes down. Yeah. Cargo bay. Okay, so this does go. Okay, so this is the cargo bay. Cool. All right, let's open this. So here we go. And yeah, this is the, I like the liquid, I don't know if that's water or not. I guess that is water. But you see, I like that effect though. I like that they did that. Maybe it's tied to the cooling system for it. I have no idea, but I think that's epic. Look at the reflections from the, I guess you call that refraction in the water or something with the waves. But anyway, you see that reflected in the reflections on the, whatever this thing in the middle is called, which is really cool, man. I like that. And another fire hose or fire hydrant thing. What do you call it? Not fire hydrant. Fire hose, damn it. It's just what we're going to call it. Okay, so more engineering panels. What does that say? System analysis console. That seems pretty standard. And again, sorry for the frame drops here and there. More fuses. Let's see. And just a bunch of, oh, I like this. The way that animates. I think that's just super cool. Look at that. Just super cool, man. Super cool. Let's go. And so we continue our way, and we're going to end up going into the cargo area. But this is another look at this reactor core thingy. I guess this is all the reactor. Fusion reactor? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's really cool. And that is, okay, so that is coolant. So this must be coolant down here. I have no idea, but I know we have two coolant storages, or storage units to each side of this, and that's super cool. And this is just the same thing on the other side, with 3 different engineering consoles. Really, really cool. All right, let's keep going through. I think we're going to be entering the cargo deck here. And this is what we saw when we first started, right? When I opened up both sides. And so on this side, you see I pulled up the elevator for the cargo. And this is the other side where this is the cargo. It's actually not raised, right? So this is where you would do that. And then of course you store the cargo here. So it's just perfect. It's just simply perfect. The layout of this ship, I love it. Oh, tractor beam. I didn't realize that a tractor beam. I did not realize. I did not realize that a tractor beam. Oh, it has a tractor beam. Oh, where's my head, dude? What? Oh, shoot. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, this thing has a tractor beam. I didn't even realize it. I shouldn't be surprised, but dude, when I think I've seen everything in this ship, there's more. This is crazy, dude. Oh my God, I did not realize we had a tractor beam in here. That's absolutely fantastic. Ladder room. Oh, this is the connection to the ladder room. Right, and so this leads up to that door we saw up top. That is cool. So we know there's, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good for safe, or for, you know, if you lose power, that's good. So it's good to know where all the ladders and stuff are. And so as we move through the cargo area, we also have another platform here, right? And so I'm guessing when you get new torpedoes, you actually place them here, and then we go to the torpedo bay. And this is one of the main features of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ship. These massive, incredibly powerful torpedoes. These are size 10s. And so just to put that in perspective, the Eclipse and the Retaliators have size 9s. So that means, and if you've ever shot one of those missiles, those size 9 missiles, okay, guess that only works one direction. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything over there. But if you ever shot one of the size 9 missiles and hit a target clean, you understand how powerful those missiles or those torpedoes can actually be. So level that up by 1, and you're dealing with these. Now, the other thing that makes this incredible is that there's 28 of these on this ship. So not only can this thing dish it out, but it can dish it out for a while. And if you have, let's say, a bunch of crates of size 10 torpedoes filling up your cargo hold, this thing becomes a monster, especially if you have a full squad that's, you know, reloading them. Man, you can dish out some sustained damage over a long period of time. Let's just say that. All right, let's get over to, that's the main access elevator. So that's tied to the elevator that we entered at, by the way. So let's keep moving. And yes, where are we at here? The fire control systems. Fire control system. Oh, duh. So these are your torpedo console or firing stations, basically. So this is where you fire the torpedoes from. So let's turn this on. I think it's on already. Yeah. All right, and let's enter the turret. Oh, you've seen that, right? Oh, wait. We got to go back. Wait, it loaded a torpedo here. And remember, so you have to remember there's 4. Are these separately controlled? So this operator controls, do they control all of them, or does this side also control some? Take a look at that. No, this is a different console. So this guy controls all 4 missiles. Let's enter it. And let's see. Let's enter. Yeah, there it is. Ah, dude, that's just way too cool, man. And so this is the missile turret. Now, I haven't fired these yet, so I'm not so sure what the firing solution looks like as far as, you know, the radar scanning or targeting system. I should actually, that's what I should say. Not so sure how the targeting system works, but if what I've heard, and that it could be a bug, is that you can't really lock on to targets, but I think that might be a bug, because I think you should be able to lock onto targets. And once you do, you can fire these things. Now, I think I can fire because I'm in the hangar, and I don't recommend this at home, but I think I might try to fire this. I just have a feeling no, I'm not gonna do that, because if I fire this, I think the splash damage is gonna actually hit us, so I'm not gonna do that. It would have been cool though. Maybe I'll do it at the end. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this thing fires, and this is a camera, by the way, in the front of the ship. And so the missile tubes are to my right here, is 2 to my right, and is 2 to my left. So you can fire 4 of these things at a time, which is just crazy, man. So, and again, these are size 10s. So 4 size 10s at a time. So as you can imagine with that, it's clear who this ship, or what type of ships this ship is designed to go after. It's your big capital ships. So yeah, so we have a fire extinguisher unit. Thank you, words, on the left there. And then you have another fuse box to the right. Let's get in this actual rear turret. So we have a total of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. There's one in the front. And I think and so the one on the front I think is operated by one of the seats in the front. We're gonna actually check that in a minute. But yeah, this is the one for the. Oh, this is the one for the front. Sorry, so this is the one for the front. Not the rear of the ship. This is the front of the ship. So let's turn this on. These guns look insane, dude. This gun, maybe this is a size 7, and the other ones are not size 7s. I have no idea, so I do have to check the gun size. I don't see it. Unless I'm just blind right now, but I don't see it. But look at this, man. These guns look serious. These guns look like they... Oh, man. Looks like they... Oh, my goodness. Holy. And the coverage is pretty decent, too. Let's see what it looks like. These are cannons, man. These things, like, they hurt. Of course, it's bugged there, so you're not really getting a good representation of what that looks like, but oh my goodness, man. Oh, and you have the health bar on the left, so you can see how much damage you're taking. Oh, man, okay. Okay. That's exciting, man. Holy. That's incredible. That's actually incredible. Wow. All right, so we're gonna head back to the. That's basically it. That's basically it. So we're gonna head back to the bridge. Oh, you know what? Let's take the bridge. Let's take the elevator here to the bridge. Let's go. Levels. Anyway, I think we get the point. All right, let's go ahead and head up to the bridge again, and let's look at each seat and see. Oh yeah, by the way, these are the component. Because I don't know which one goes there. I don't see any signage telling me, so. Same with this one. These are those blades? No, okay, so that's a fuse box, but these are blades, AI blades. See, folks, there will be AI blades, as promised. Just by Star Citizen 1.0, and more blades. So look at that. If we're counting, that's 8. That's 4 per unit, and then 8 per whatever you call this thing. So that's 16 total. Encouraging. Depends on how that all functions, right? So we'll see. We'll see. To all you solo Polaris pilots out there, there is absolutely tons of hope that you'll be able to fly your Polaris. All right, let's take a look here. And don't get me wrong, because I'm going to be that guy every once in a blue moon too. Trust me. So I'm with you. Please, CIG, let us be able to reliably use blades. Of course, it won't be perfect. Of course, it won't be as good as players, but we'll be able to use it. And that's all I think we want, right? So where's my button? There we go. Okay, so let's check the turret that we're in. And this is the rear turret. It's okay, so I'm still right. And that is good. Let's see what this coverage looks like. It's not bad. It's not bad. And oh yeah, you can look straight down too. That's nice. Okay, so very good coverage on the rear turret. It doesn't have a health bar like the front one does. That would have been cool. Yep, and these are, I don't know what size these are again, so we'll see what the sizes of all the turrets are at some point. But yeah, that's I like that. We have the starboard side seat in the back. That's for the rear turret. Let's see what this one is for. I wonder if this is just going to be the same turret. I doubt it. Let's see. No. Oh, this is a missile turret. Let's go. Let's see what that coverage is like. This is a missile turret, man. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I can shoot my these what do you call these fins or whatever, the arms. I can target those, which is not good. But then again, maybe it doesn't matter, right? Because these probably won't be shooting in a straight line unless you don't have a target locked on, right? So my guess is you lock a target, these things fire out, but they immediately start homing in on their targets. That's a point defense system right there, I think. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, nice coverage for the rear and top of the ship. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's see what we have in the other seats. Obviously, the two front are for your piloting, but let's just see. So we know the left one is pilot. I'm pretty sure this one is piloting too. I'm almost certain you can fly the ship from this seat. Haven't tried, but I'm pretty sure that you can. Yeah, see, you can do all that. See, flight ready, which should already be pressed. There we go. There we go. So we got just your pilot. Yeah, so these are all pilot controls, which is really cool still. Whoa, how many doors can we open here? I wonder what these ones are for. Interesting little radio button here. Camera? Oh, you can get a camera to the, oh my goodness, man. To the hangar. Sweet. Oh, dude, that's cold. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's see what else we can do here. I think that was a key or important one. So you get to look at the hangar. Nothing really on the arms here. So that's about it. Of course, you get all these MFD, or at least two, which is all you really probably need. 2 MFDs here. Oh man, I can't wait to go to Pyro in this thing. And let's see what our org does as far as what we plan to take out there. Let's talk about it. I don't see any problem taking this one out. We'll see what everyone else is feeling, but I think everybody might be on that same page, but we'll see. Dude, this ship is everything I've ever dreamed it to be. Of course, this is your main pilot seat. There's not much more here. Of course, I do not see a camera button on the pilot, which probably makes sense. No camera button here. What's that? Nothing. Open exterior, your typical stuff. Exit. Oh, what about over here? Nothing. Nothing on the arms. Okay. All right, and then finally, the captain's seat, which again, I never really thought of it, but let's see what controls we have. Again, sorry for the frames. Every now and again, we get a drop here and there. Not the most smooth experience here, but we're figuring it out. Yeah, this is all your typical stuff, but okay, we got the power button. Nothing really more to that. So I guess we're just barking orders from here. Just the order barking seat, I guess. Okay. I mean, it's not a lot of information, that's for sure. I guess you don't really, as a captain, you don't really, I think you do. But again, like you have the cartography deck right behind you. So any key callouts that you need from navigation, you can get it. You have turret coverage in these back 2 seats. So you get good callouts for targets. Of course, your pilot can do a few things, including scouting, you know, focusing more on what the surroundings in the immediate view of the co-pilot. But also they can look at the camera for the hangar, I think that was, you know, to give reports about the, if you got a fighter there or whatever type of ship you have there. You can see what's going on, relay information back to the captain. And of course, the pilot is just piloting the ship, primary focus, obviously. But yeah, this ship, dude, is absolutely positively amazing. And I know this is a very long video, but I really wanted to take my time in this ship because I think it's worth it. And the Polaris is that ship for me. It is my favorite ship. Hands down, there is no second There's no close second, in my opinion, right now for me personally. That may change in the future. We'll see. But I love this ship with an absolute passion. And yeah, let's go ahead and exit the ship and see about that opening on the right for the docking collar, because docking collars, because I need to know that for myself. I tried to dock this in my first play session, and boy, oh boy, that was an interesting experience. All right, let's just take a quick look at that opening. Yeah, I think it's right where I thought it would be. Okay, sorry for the frames. Yeah, that's exactly where it is. You see, right up there. Okay, that's good to know. I am going to try to dock this thing. And yeah. So thanks for watching. I don't know if I'm going to add a part to this where I'm flying it and, you know, actually testing things out in the verse, but I really just wanted to do a tour. So this is probably the end of the video. Nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I hope you come back again. One more thing before I let you go. I have an organization, or we have an organization. There's a lot of us now. We have a full leadership team, well, almost full leadership team, and we're still growing. We have 45 members now, where when I started, we had less than 10, and a great bunch of people that we have in our organization. A great bunch of people, and we play weekly. Star Citizen, we have these events that we do. We're in an industry-based org with some exploration and security. But I just ask that you check us out. If you're looking for an org, or if you're looking for that type of gameplay where we're very supportive, very inclusive, and very positive, okay? Come check us out. It's the Frontier Initiative Corporation. We have a website, we have a Discord, and of course, you can sign up on the RSI website. So just check us out. All the links are in the description. Have any questions, you can actually reach out to me directly as well. So hope to see you there. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.